MegaPodTastic.
Good morning, MegaPodlings. It's Krazy Joe. If you go back into the older videos on this channel, you'll find a video probably about a year old. I'll find it. I'll put the link down below. But there's a video where I unbox some Disney Kingdom Hearts action figures that had a couple of Tron figures, Tron and Sark. And I'm not a Kingdom Hearts fan. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I don't know much about Kingdom Hearts. But I'm a huge Tron fan, and I wanted these figures. So I bought the Kingdom Hearts pack just to get Tron and Sark. Well, about a year has passed. I think it's been about a year. And they announced Tron and Sark were going to be available individually. Before, you had to buy the Kingdom Hearts 2-pack to get Tron and Sark. But there's an additional figure. Flynn. Flynn has been added to the collection. And all three of them are now available individually. You can get Tron, Sark, and Flynn individually. So I already had Tron and Sark, so I didn't buy them. I just bought Flynn. Well, little did I know. Apparently, these are not the same figures. The Tron and Sark on the back, they look the same, but it is not the same as the Kingdom Hearts figures. And apparently, these are not to scale. You will see Flynn is bigger than Tron. Well, that creates a question. Do I want to buy Sark and Tron again just so they'll be to scale with Flynn? I don't really feel like spending another $20 just so the figures will be a little taller. They do look like they're a little more articulated. They definitely have more articulation, the new ones. Like you'll see, they have the ab crunch feature. This one does not. So they have removable discs. This one, his identity disc is stuck in place, but you can actually take off the discs on the other Tron and Sark. So they're probably better figures. But I don't know. I just don't feel like spending another $20. It almost feels like a punishment. Like, hey, you who bought the first thing, guess what? Now we put out a better thing. Haha, you got to buy it again. So I don't know. I'll probably just stick with the Tron and Sark that I have. But I thought, let's take a look at Flynn here. Let's open him up and check him out. All right, here it is. Infiltrator Flynn action figure. Let's open this up. There we go. There he is. So we have the discs. We have Flynn. We have a couple of extra hands. There's a stand for him there. Let's take these out and take a look. And with these straps, that's always a pain. But we will get him out. We will free Flynn. All right, Flynn is free. Here's everything we've got. We've got Kevin Flynn. There he is. We've also got this disc that looks like it's in action. It looks like it just bounced off another disc. Looks like Tron's disc. And then here is Flynn's identity disc. And we have a stand for him to stand on. There's also 2 extra hands, but I'm not sure why you need 2 extra hands. One thing I noticed right off the bat is it's very difficult to get Flynn to hold his identity disc. It falls right out of his hands. Maybe that's what the extra hands are for. Maybe that lets Flynn grip the disc better. I don't know. Maybe I'll try the other set of hands, see if he can hold that disc better. But the disc has a peg on the back. There's a peg, and Flynn has a hole in his back. So you can put the disc right into Flynn's back. So that's pretty cool. Let's try the other hand, see if we can make him hold it. All right, with the other hands, Kevin can hold his disc, but even then, it's just kind of sitting on the hand. It's not like he's actually gripping it. It's not ideal, but you can get that disc in his hand if you really want to. If you choose to put it on his back, you could actually tuck it right behind that little plastic flap there on Kevin's, what do we call it? Is that a shirt? Do they have shirts in the world of Tron? I don't know what you call that tunic type thing on them. Let's call it a shirt for lack of a better word. One thing I definitely mentioned is that the scale is different, and this Flynn action figure is actually a little bit bigger than the Sark and the Tron that came in the Kingdom Hearts pack last year. Let's take a look and see just how big of a difference there is in size. There you have it. Flynn is definitely taller than Tron and Sark, but not by much. Definitely not by much. Now, the Tron and Sark figures are definitely not as articulated as the new ones. You'll see Flynn has knee joints. Oh, well, they have knee joints too. They're a little lower. And Flynn's got the ab crunch. And the new version of Tron and the new version of Sark also have that ab crunch feature. So the question is it worth it to spend $20 each to replace these figures with the new versions? That's $40 just to get them a little bit taller and the ab crunch. Oh, and the removable discs, of course. I'm going to say, to me, it's probably not worth it. I think these are really good figures of Sark and Tron, and they're pretty close in scale to Flynn. They're a little smaller, but not by much. I think they could stand next to each other on my shelf and not look that odd. Personally, I'm okay with this, and I don't think I am going to buy the new version of Tron and Sark. But I am happy to finally have a Kevin Flynn, and it would be nice if we can get some other Tron figures. And just for good measure, I brought out my Tron and Sark Funko Pops. There you have it. Like I said, if they made more figures in this line, like perhaps Yuri or Ram, I would certainly buy them. I would buy them if they made figures in this line for the Tron Legacy characters. That would be really, really cool to get some of the Tron Legacy characters too. But there you have it. Kevin Flynn, finally. Finally, Kevin Flynn. And I think it's a pretty good likeness to Jeff Bridges too. It's not the best, but it's not terribly bad. I'm happy with this. This is really cool. Keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander Damas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.